Hello there, and today we'll be reacting to More Parts Compilation Part 2. Now, if you saw Part 1 on my channel last week, you know that I did not handle that very well, as I do not like spiders, and there's a lot of them in Australia, and it's very nasty, so it did actually make me feel sick for the rest of the day. So let's see how we get on. How much will I look at the screen on this? Komodo dragons, yeah!
This industrial-sized lizard is easily
They are scary, these guys.
assholes in the animal kingdom when it comes to hunting methods, packing a PhD in suffering and a double degree in biological warfare purely because they cannot be expending effort to hunt. You see,
They're like super venomous as well.
The largest lizard in the world, weighing up to 166 kilos and being a full 3.13 meters in length, which means, for the short kings in my audience, if you're brave enough, bang a motor transport right there. Now, being the reptile equivalent of a Cadillac Escalade means that the Komodo dragon needs to consume a lot of calories to keep that bulk going.
You know that they can climb trees as well, and they can run about as fast as you. And if you somehow end up in the area with them, your only escape, realistically, is to, like, dive into the sea.
Rather than using that bulk to proactively chase down and body slam its prey, they can take down prey 3 times their size, because as if being a reptilian tank was not enough, they are also venomous.
Like really nasty venomous.
Quick 15-minute death. No. A Komodo hunt starts with it running up to its prey and giving it a nice big chomp on the leg, injecting it with hemorrhagic venom. After biting, the Komodo dragon off and just sits there watching. The confused and bewildered
watching, waiting.
Into the forest, leaking blood, allowing that Komodo dragon to track it like a DoorDash order. Yeah,
I actually made a whole video about Komodo dragons. It's up on the channel. I actually really like that video, and we learned all about them. They're nasty creatures.
A week goes by, and that bite wound isn't closing because hemorrhagic venom prevents blood clots. So, the animal is still slowly bleeding out, and the Komodo is still watching. More time passes.
And what's crazy is, like, most, like, wild, like, predators like this, when they kill something, they eat it for themselves, and anyone else who comes in, like, a mile distance, like, get away from it, it's mine. Komodo dragons don't care. They're just so powerful. Like, oh, yeah, you can have some. I'll have some of your next catch. They're just mental.
That bite wound gets infected, because Komodos are carrion feeders, meaning that the inside of their mouth is full of enough rotting flesh and bacteria to give Asmongold a run for his money.
I can't believe that guy doesn't like the taste of water.
It begins to drain the animal's strength, and the Komodo is still watching. Another week passes. The infection has spread, and the flesh
oh my word,
rot. And you best believe that ass lizard is still there watching, like he's waiting for his meal to heat up in the microwave. Once the bleeding, disease-ridden animal becomes too exhausted to move on its own and collapses, the Komodo strolls over and eats it alive, shredding it into chunks if it's larger, or if it's small enough, swallowing it whole as it screams.
Oh my god.
Even for
me, can swallow it whole? That is nasty as hell. I didn't know they could do that. Oh my lord.
This is the deadliest snake in the world. Introducing the inland taipan, and being the deadliest venom noodle in the world,
I've never heard of
give
this.
You exactly one guess as to where it's found.
Yeah, down under.
It's Australia, of course.
That's not a north.
So serious here. Where the else did you think you were going to find it?
What is it about Australia in, like, the shape of the world, where it just ended up with all of the worst things imaginable?
As the name suggests, the taipan is found inland in the outback. Luckily, extremely far from civilization. Because this homicidal hospital hose is the definition of size doesn't matter. Because despite having extremely small fangs for a venomous snake, coming in at only 6.2 millimeters.
Oh, look at him.
Here to show you that you absolutely can feel less than an inch, because those fangs contain the statistically deadliest snake venom on the fucking planet.
Really?
Yeah, tape.
How deadly is it then? Do you like collapse inside of like a minute?
It is a pina colada of pain.
I do like pina coladas. It's one of my favorite drinks.
Not limited to hemotoxins to cause blood clots, myotoxins for paralysis and necrosis, nephrotoxins to shut down your kidneys, and 3 different kinds of neurotoxin. Needless to say, if it bites.
So like, why did it evolve to like develop all of these toxins? What was it going after?
You will get a headache, vomit up the entire contents of your stomach, collapse to the ground in agonizing pain, and then your heart and lungs will stop, sending you to meet God in under 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Bro. There's no... Is there a cure for this other than chopping off the limb?
And that venom is so fucking potent that one bite contains enough toxin to do that to 100 people. But
Are you
the
kidding?
funniest part of this snake's venom is that in the wild, they only hunt rats and fucking mice.
It's like so overpowered. It's like they put all their attributes in like strength. Strength and poison. It's just they're not required. I swear, in my head I was like, oh, they're definitely going after, I don't know, crocodiles, hippos, I don't know, something worth the effort.
The deadliest venom on the planet, and they are using it to pack up Remy the rat. Fucking a rabbit with a fucking AWP.
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I do love a good AWP.
This adorable little octopus is also the world's deadliest.
Oh, I don't like octopuses. They remind me of face huggers.
Introducing the blue-ringed octopus, a species of cephalopod native to Australia, and in a shock to precisely 0 people at this point, it's venomous. Because of course it's fucking venomous. Why wouldn't it be venomous? That'd make my
And then
life
there's like photos of on everyone's skin.
Now, to its credit, unlike most of the toxic bullshit in this hellscape I call home, they at least have the common decency to be coloured like a fucking neon sign.
Yeah.
However, it immediately loses this credit by being the octopus equivalent of a fucking hobbit, coming in smaller than a 50-cent coin.
Oh, wow. Yes, you're not gonna see it.
Is a problem, because it is the most venomous octopus in the world.
Bros, why do people keep touching it?
Is packed to the brim with neurotoxin, more specifically tetrodotoxin. You know, the same shit that turns cooking a puff fish into a quick time event.
Oh, really?
These guys are packing it too. However, because it is a
Isn't the pufferfish like one of the most deadly, like poisonous fish?
the blue-ringed octopus is on violence timing and is the only animal in the world to use this as an offensive measure by way of a venomous bite. But
it's in endless rage mode.
what does the venom actually do? Well, imagine you're wading through the rock pools with
No.
floaties, and you accidentally disturb this little gentleman's residence. The blue ring, taking the American approach to home defense, suctions onto your leg and bites you. Best part, it's completely painless. So if you're
Oh, so you
distracted
don't even
by how
know.
thick your mate's looking in those Speedos, you aren't going to feel shit. That is, until your face starts tingling like TV static. It's
Yeah.
warm out here under the sun, but you weren't sweating like this 5 minutes ago. Now you got a headache. You start to feel sick, weak. You go to call out, but your voice comes out slurred like you just knocked back a bottle of vodka.
2 shots of vodka.
And then
Jeez.
suddenly, your legs come out from under you, and you hit the beach.
Yeah.
Fun fact about tetrodotoxin. It's a paralytic.
Oh,
Freezes
God.
up your muscles one by one, starting with your arms and legs, which is why you're kissing the sand. You know what else is a muscle? Your diaphragm, the muscle that
Yeah,
controls
your
breathing.
lungs, like...
And yeah, turns those bad boys off too.
Yeah.
And so your chest stops rising and falling, and you suffocate to death right there on the beach.
All for this thing that's like the size of like a penny. It doesn't even want to eat you. It's just being a dick.
Now, you may be wondering, how come no one called an ambulance? That's easy. They didn't have time to. You
Yeah,
went up to meet your
yeah.
ancestors in under 20 minutes.
Blimey.
ordered your ass with same-day shipping, and this little fucker delivered.
Is there a cure?
Employee of the month.
I don't... Like, does it even matter if there's a cure? If they can't get you in 20 minutes, what's the point?
This shrimp can cause explosions.
Oh, is this like the plasma shrimp? I think I've seen this.
My main goal is to blow up.
Introducing the Mantis shrimp, native to the West Indo-Pacific Ocean and possibly the coolest crustacean under the sea, because this fluorescent armored sausage is actually a voracious, bloodthirsty predator rocking enough surveillance equipment to scare the CIA with a weapon powerful enough to surpass Metal Gear. See, the mantis shrimp is a highly effective predator, and they find and track their prey with easily the most advanced set of eyes on the fucking planet. First off, each of these eye stalks can rotate independently like a periscope, giving them a full 360 degrees of vision. However, more importantly, they can see colors we can't.
Yeah, I guess they can see, like, they're not like pigeons can see like electromagnetic waves. Can they see, like, can they have thermal vision?
You see, the mantis shrimp's eyes contain a full 15 photoreceptor cones compared to our 3. Which is a fancy way of saying they can see in 16K HDR with ray tracing enabled at 500 render distance.
Infinite draw distance.
Now, not only is the visual clarity unmatched, they can also see into the infrared and ultraviolet light spectrums. And despite all of this, they still can't find who asked. What they can, however, find is their next meal. The mantis shrimp subsists on a diet of fish, worms, squidward, and, most importantly, Mr. Crabs. Now, crabs famously exist inside of a defensive shell. So, how does this polite...
Or do they burst in the shell?
Simple. He throws hands. That's
like smashes it in.
Only 90 grams.
And these might not be the shrimp that fire plasma balls with like their hands. It might be the shrimp where it's so small, but for its like the ratio to its power to weight is like ridiculous. It's like Squirrel Girl in Marvel.
38 centimeters in length, the mantis shrimp has a punch that produces 15,000 newtons of force.
Isn't like Mike Tyson's of like 4,000?
That is 176 newtons per gram. So if a human was capable of that same kind of force, a right hook from someone who weighs 80 kilo would be like getting hit in the face with 6 sticks of dynamite.
I love that description. It's like being hit by One Punch Man.
Now, to produce that force, its claw needs to be moving at 83 kilometers an hour, which is so fast, it creates a vacuum in the water called a cavitation bubble, which then immediately collapses at such a speed, it creates a miniature explosion that flashbangs the target and reaches a temperature hotter than
it's a plasma shrimp.
the surface of the sun. Mr. Krabs is getting f***ing disintegrated.
Getting cooked alive. Jeez Louise.
Most snails aren't scary, except for this one. This one's
Oh, surely not even the snails are venomous.
Introducing the cone snail, an aquatic mollusk native to the land down under. And as seems to be the requirement when sharing your postcode with a kangaroo...
Sorry, the kangaroo. That is a great... The kangaroo getting bodied for the fence. That's hilarious.
You guessed it. It can quite easily cause your neck snap to be in a coffin. And the way it can achieve it is this bad boy right here. You see, despite most snails having a reputation for being slow goobers that get folded by a salt shaker, the cone snail is a highly effective ambush predator. And you may be wondering, how the fuck does a creature that moves slower than the GTA 6 development cycle hunt anything? Well, that's simple. It has a grappling hook.
What?
That's right. Gary's murderous little cousin here is a roadhog, mate.
It's Batman.
And he hunts by slowly but surely stalking up on his prey until he's just within range, and then bang! The cone snail does a
Is it like a piercer? Is it like a harpoon?
circle input, spitting out a tooth harpoon at 90 kilometers a hour. This harpoon then nails
Nasty.
its prey, allowing them to reel it in like he's playing Scorpion.
Yeah, get over here.
In case that wasn't bad enough, as seems to be a requirement for spawning on Australian servers, it's venomous. That
Gods
harpoon
above.
also injects its prey with a highly potent neurotoxin that
What is it with Australia with neurotoxin?
instantly paralyzes it. This means it cannot put up a fight as it is sucked into the snail's ginormous maw like a nightmarish version of Kirby.
Oh god.
And, just in case you thought for once you might be safe, cone snail venom is potent enough to kill 700 people with one sting. Oh, yeah,
God
and
above.
there's no anti-venom. Because it's not enough that it can kill me. No, I have to die knowing there is zero counterplay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you chop the limb off, maybe you stand a chance.
Balance this
Yeah, you lost to a mollusk. I am so glad I don't live in down under.
This thing T-pose, run.
T-pose, is it an anteater? Is it the honey badger?
The anteater, a goofy
There we
little
go.
creature native to Brazil, and to understand why the absolute stance on this bad boy is a threat to your health, you're gonna have to understand a little about his lifestyle.
What does it do? Does it like run up and grab, like bear hug you?
Now listen, I know this may come as a shock to you, but the anteater eats ants. And weighing
Whoa,
40
guys.
kilos and 1.8 meters in length. It needs to consume
big boy.
upwards of 40,000 ants per day. Now, in
How many ants are in a single colony? Like 100,000
order to
maybe?
help him hit his bulking goals, the anteater has a mystery mouse tool stored inside that XL sniffer. 60
Oh my God.
centimeter long tongue. Designed to snake its way down an ant colony's tunnel network, smash into their living room, and
Yeah.
consume the entire cast of Bug's life and convert them into a high-calorie meal.
Yeah, like it'll be genociding entire colonies in a
However,
go.
what that
That's just
can't do
breakfast.
only goes so far, as an ant colony can extend up to 4 meters underground.
Yeah, because
Termites live in
they need the
high-rise.
they need the distance.
Means our boy here is going to have to do a little excavation to get to the goods. But last
Oh, so
I
he
checked,
digs down and then he shoves his tongue in. Yeah.
an anteater can't go down to Bunnings and buy a shovel. So how does he dig? Oh, that's simple. With the combat knives he has for claws. Yeah, anteaters are permanently
massive.
cosplaying Freddy Krueger with a
Yeah.
set of 4-inch claws, which prove
Damn.
the effectiveness of a few inches, can crack through f***ing concrete.
Are you kidding me? It can go through concrete.
Now, these work great for digging, but they are also more than capable of flatlining you. When threatened, the anteater will rear up into a defensive T-pose. This is your sign, if you
How
are smart,
venomous is it?
turn around and
Yeah.
all the way off. If, however, you were, say, some dumbass trophy hunter who really felt the need to try and stab an animal for no reason other than
Really?
ego, the anteater will swipe at you with those claws, which are at the perfect height to nail your inner thigh, slip through your flesh like butter, and sever your femoral artery.
No,
causing you to bleed
that anteater was not fucking around.
2 minutes while the anteater watches you go meet your ancestors.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having to
It stands up, you're victorious. It's like, I go after ants by choice, humans by
explain
preference.
to your ancestors who felled woolly mammoths?
Yeah.
You got your packed up by the most unserious creature on the planet hitting a T-pose.
Why did a hunter, a trophy hunter, like walk up and try and shift this guy? Like, why? Dominance asserted.
Australia's scariest spider.
No, not spiders.
Secret. But what is it? Well, introducing the huntsman, native to the land.
No. Oh, my skin is crawling at the very idea.
Themselves on camera.
I'm not even looking at the screen.
In defense
I'm not
of
doing this again.
Thurs, I will be the first to admit Yeah, this looks scarier than a...
No. Okay, that's it. Okay, I'm not doing this again. I'm not being sick again. Oh my god. God, I'm like sweating just from the idea of looking at it. Oh my... Never. No. That's it. We're not doing spiders this week. We're not doing that this week. I'm already... My skin is crawling and I'm sweating. My eyebrows are sweating. Got above. Ugh. Well, I hope you enjoyed me suffering. Link to the video is in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I also stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Bye.